Good morning, guys. This is me, Swiss001. So this is actually my first simulator video with my voice. So right now we are in the Californian desert, and I'm back with another experiment. Today will not be making the shortest runways, but the narrowest. So we're starting off with the first runway. So this runway is 50 meters wide, and that should be totally fine for the 737, even though it's actually not that long. But I'm pretty sure the 737 is going to handle it. But yeah, let's find out. Alright, let's get this butter machine into the air. That might have been a tail strike, but we are in the air. Now let's try the more narrower runway, and that is 30 meters wide. We can perfectly see it here. Yeah, we have some vegetation going on this runway, but it should be fine, right? But let's actually take this butter machine off. No, wait, let's land it. We are coming in for a nice butterization. No, actually, this is kind of good for training your center line landing skills. But, you know, my landing skills overall are perfect. No need to change that, right? Coming in low. Coming in very low. Okay, let's land. But, you know, my landing skills overall are perfect. I mean, we stopped, but it was kind of awkward to land on this runway because it's, you know, it's really narrow, actually. So let's check out the next runway. This one is 25 meters wide. Yeah, we even have some more vegetation on this one. All right, let's go. Let's also not have a tail strike this time. Off we go. I mean, that worked out pretty nicely. Now let's try runway 25 center, and that is only 20 meters wide. And now we're starting to actually get somewhere, and it's actually quite narrow here. And to be honest, I have no idea how to remove the vegetation, but alright, we'll let butter this time. And now it is also getting harder to find the runway because it's, you know, it's getting smaller every time. But I think, yeah, I'm seeing it. Actually, it is pretty awkward to land on those runways because you actually don't quite have the dimensions right. Now it is time for 15 meters. Now we even have some more vegetation on that runway, but we should be fine. But the airplane still kind of fits on the runway, so that... Beautiful sound, am I right? Now we are at 10 meters. Now we're starting to have the problem that the engines are outside of the runway, which can be a problem with all the dirt and all that, but, you know, we don't care. You know, there are actually kind of a lot of general airports that have a runway of this width, so, you know. So actually it's not that uncommon to see runways like these. Now I'm actually having a hard time trying to find the runway. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Alright. Let's get this done, right? Now let's butter this butter machine. This is pretty hard. I mean, I'm actually not quite sure if I'm actually on the runway properly. But we have stopped, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and use 5 meters of a runway. Now that's... Now it is actually impossible to operate a plane on there, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's go ahead and do a takeoff. Now that was quite successful. Let's try the 1 meter runway, which is around 3 feet. Now, as you can clearly tell, this is runway 9. I mean, look at that. Let's check what the ultralight feels like here. I mean, it barely fits on the runway, but actually it's kind of acceptable. Now I actually scrolled through my airplanes, and I found this glider. I think a glider fits on this thing perfectly. So let's fly a glider now. It's totally not a bad idea, right? Oh god. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Oh, right, let's wait until this guy is actually coming airborne. Now when we release a rope, we're basically free. I'm quite excited of what's going to happen. We are very slow. But we are building speed so we can land on that runway again. The problem is that I need to find the runway first, right? Alright, let's land on this super small runway. I mean, that was okay. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Jump out of this airplane. Good night.